Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Royal Rumble. This is the first pay-per-view event taking place since the NWA draft, and I hope you are as excited about it as I am. We have got a tremendous lineup, and we have got a packed house here at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. As I say, a tremendous lineup tonight. We've got 4 titles on the line and the 30-man Royal Rumble. We have got the Street Profits, the champions, taking on the Best Friends to compete for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Charlotte Flair defending her WWE Women's Championship against Liv Morgan. The Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, will put his WWE Championship on the line against Daniel Bryan. And then, as I say, the Royal Rumble to determine who will go on to face the winner of the Bryan and Reigns matchup at WrestleMania. But our first match of the night has been specially requested, and it will be Big E defending his Intercontinental Championship against Elias. Elias has crossed the line over the last few weeks, and Big E requested that this match be first on the card. He is absolutely desperate to get his hands on Elias, and I can't say that I blame him. Elias, with those reprehensible actions, taking it far too far in matches against Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. Big E looked to get some form of retribution last week on Raw, and Elias, quite sensibly, decided not to show up. So Big E laid the gauntlet down, laid the challenge down, and said, right, show up at the Rumble, I will put my Intercontinental Championship on the line, and we can settle this. Depending in which quarter you speak to, some people will say that Elias has gone about this the right way. He's got effectively what he always wanted, which was a shot at the WWE Intercontinental Championship. However, at what cost? We believe that Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston are clear to enter the Royal Rumble. However, if you take things to that level, if you take it to that extreme against people that they're not really even friends with Big E, they are at this point family. If you take it that far, what do you think you are going to stir inside Big E? And speaking of the champ, here he comes. And we get no pageantry, no announcement prior to his walkout, no music, no nothing. Big E is all business here tonight, and he has got his eyes locked on Elias right now. The fans cheering on the Intercontinental Champion, they've seen what Elias has done over the last few weeks, and they are firmly in Big E's corner here tonight. I don't think we are going to necessarily get a 5-star wrestling classic here. This is going to be an old school brawl, and Big E is absolutely chomping at the bit to get his hands on Elias right here. And Elias may well have just ticked off the wrong man. If you take into account size, Big E may well be the pound for pound strongest wrestler going today. And his eyes have not deviated from Elias since getting into that ring. There is a big fight feel around the Barclays Center right now, and I am so excited to watch this get underway. And the atmosphere right now is only befitting the prize at stake. That Intercontinental Championship, one of the most coveted belts in all of professional wrestling, held by the likes of Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Mr. Perfect, to name but a few. And Big E has brought a level of prestige to that belt that has been sorely lacking in recent years. He takes one final look at the belt. Is that him saying goodbye to it? Surely not. Elias takes a look at the prize on hand. And with both competitors in the ring and ready, it's time to get this one underway. And the referee does so. And Big E comes steaming out of the corner. Shoulder block sends Elias crashing to the mat. And another one sends him down. High impact on that neck and back. And Big E sends him into the corner. Shout out to Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston there. And another shoulder tackle. Big E, ferocious punch to the midsection there. And impactful knee strikes, focusing on that midsection of Elias. Big E has started like he's been shot out of a cannon here tonight. He has been so desperate to get his hands on Elias, and now the time is finally here. He is going to put a hurting on him. Couple of elbows there from Big E, putting all his weight on Elias. Again, working on that midsection and lower back. And it is all Big E at the minute. Elias has absolutely no answer for this beatdown. And as I say that, Elias returns the favour and immediately gets out of the ring, looking to get away from Big E here. But Big E with the reversal, unable to get anything going there, Elias. And Big E just continues the beatdown outside. And Elias sent crashing into those steel steps. And again, this is a side to Big E that we haven't seen before. And this is what happens when you disrespect his family. And Big E sliding in the ring and straight back outside to break the count. He wants nothing to get in the way of this beating that Elias has got coming to him. And closed fist there from Big E. Vicious strikes. Big E just throwing Elias around like a rag doll. We said that you didn't want to wake this part of Big E. It's been dormant for a long time. And again, breaking the referee's count. Throwing more vicious strikes to Elias. The referee being incredibly lenient here. Big E getting away with those closed fist strikes and using everything at ringside to his advantage. The referee would be well within his rights to pull him up on that. And has Elias got an answer? He's got a reversal and a strike of his own, and he rakes the eye of Big E, followed by a powerful clothesline. I'm not sure if it's being picked up on the microphones, but Elias telling Big E he's going to hurt him just like he hurt his brothers. Discus forearm there from Elias. And Elias now the one to break up the referee's count. He wants to injure Big E like he did to the other members of the New Day. But Big E with the reversal. Big E just walking away from Elias. He goes under the ring, and what's he got? He's got a steel chair in hand. You've got to think Elias provoking him there, saying he's going to hurt him like he hurt his brothers. Don't do it, Big E. Don't stoop to his level. A vicious chair shot, and the referee has no other choice but to ring the bell. Big E getting himself disqualified, surveying the damage he's done to Elias here. And continues with more chair strikes, looking to inflict more punishment on Elias. DDT onto the chair. And it looks like I thought Big E was walking away, but it seems like he is not finished with Elias right now. Absolutely ripping apart our Spanish commentators' table. Elias unable to protect himself. What's Big E thinking here? He takes him up onto the table. And he's looking for the big ending. And he hits it through the announcer table. That impact was sickening. And this is a side to Big E that we have never seen before. And Big E surveys the damage and decides enough is enough. Technically, Elias wins the match by disqualification. Big E retains the Intercontinental Championship. But the damage done to Elias here tonight, you've got to think, whether you agree with Big E's actions or not, Elias has brought a lot of this on himself with how he has behaved over the last few weeks on Monday Night Raw. As we take another look at this hellacious impact, the big ending through the announcers table, Big E just more than happy to annihilate Elias here tonight. The big question is going to be, is Elias going to realise that he's bitten off more than he can chew? Or is this going to be the start of a heated and fierce rivalry? We will see come Monday on Raw. Our next match of the night pits the Street Profits against Best Friends for the WWE Tag Team Championship. And the Best Friends making their way out to the ring, Trent Beretta, Chuck Taylor. And the big question is Trent's mum gonna get to see her baby boy raise WWE gold tonight? We saw the Best Friends make their debut last week on Raw in an impressive outing, but you've got to think they are up against the #1 tag team in WWE right now, the Street Profits, and they are gonna give much more of a test to the Best Friends here tonight. And just because these guys are jovial and like to have fun, the Street Profits had better not be taking them lightly. They can go with the absolute best of them, and we are going to find that out tonight. Speaking of the Street Profits, here they come. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, your WWE Tag Team Champions. And the fans here at the Barclays Center are ready for this one tonight. The Street Profits have great chemistry and they work together fantastically as a tag team. You have got Montez Ford, who has got athleticism up to his eyeballs and can do things that most other men can only dream of. And then you've got Angelo Dawkins, who has got that power, that presence, and he's also got that mat-based wrestling credibility that was forged in the fires of Ohio State University. Between them, they are a formidable partnership, and that is why they have been so successful at defending those WWE Tag Team Championships. Is tonight going to be their toughest test to date? And whichever way this one goes tonight, I do not think the fans are going to be disappointed. And Montez with the best running man you will see tonight. Both teams resonate with the fan base, and they are both what you would call fan favourites. The swagger of these two men is absolutely unparalleled. And we are almost ready. It is time to find out who will be walking away with those WWE Tag Team Championships tonight. The Best Friends look ready for this. Their second match in the WWE, and they are vying for the biggest prize in the tag team division. But the Street Profits, proud holders of those belts, they are not going to be relinquishing them without a fight. And the referee holding up the belts for all to see. And it looks like Chuck Taylor and Montez Ford are going to get us started. And the referee gets us underway. And both men lock up in the centre. And Chuck Taylor pushes Ford back. He's got that power advantage to start. And the referee, we get a clean break. And both men lock up again. But this time, Ford pushing Taylor all the way back to the ropes. And the referee getting involved again. And we get another clean break. And great awareness there by Taylor. Ducks under the tie-up attempt by Ford. And immediately hits that Uranagi. Standing moonsault. Showing that not only has he got the power, he has got the athleticism as well. And the Best Friends with the upper hand to start with here. Taylor looking to go outside, but the referee stopping him from getting outside. And Ford takes advantage. Beautiful, picture-perfect suplex from Ford there. And again showing that speed with the elbow drop. And the first tag of the match. And Ford baits him in there. Dawkins showing that he does not lack any athleticism, hitting the leapfrog and bringing his entire weight down on Taylor's back there. And reversal by Taylor, and then a huge forearm. Taylor putting the boot to Dawkins here. Dawkins with a reversal of his own. And Taylor again. This is well scouted by both men. Dawkins with the takedown. And Chuck Taylor fires back with a European uppercut. And showing his athleticism, hits a modified Salida del Sol. And again, Dawkins goes back to that mat background with a fireman's carry takeover. And no one can gain the upper hand at the minute. Reversal after reversal here. And Taylor hits an impactful Falcon Arrow. And Taylor pulling Dawkins into the best friend's corner. And Trent is tagged in for the first time in the match. But Trent unable to get anything going. Dawkins immediately sends him crashing to the mat with that shoulder block. Irish whip straight into the Street Profits corner and tags in Ford. This is tag team wrestling at its finest. Drop kick from Ford, splash from Dawkins. And Ford looking to lock up, but Beretta able to throw a kick to the midsection. Drop kick blocked by Ford. And Beretta hits a running cutter that Ford did not see coming. Beretta taking his time, methodical about this, working on the wings of Ford. Beautiful reverse brainbuster there by Beretta. Telling Ford to get up. Short arm clothesline there. Dawkins looking for the tag, but Ford unable to make it. And Beretta working on that lower back. Beautiful go behind by Ford. Locks the wrist and a takedown on Beretta, showing that he is well versed in that mat-based style as well. Dawkins comes in only to be Irish whipped into the corner. Oh, but reversal from Dawkins. Huge suplex from outside the ring. Crashing down onto the canvas comes Beretta. Dawkins looking for a fist drop, but Beretta's able to get out the way. Running knee by Beretta there. And Beretta sets him up in the corner. Huge knee to Dawkins. And Ford calling for the tag in the corner, but Dawkins only able to get to his feet slowly. And Beretta looking for the crunchy, and he hits it. But Ford able to get in and break up the pin there. Dawkins with a massive spine buster on Beretta, looking for the pin. And kicks out at 2. Dawkins looking to get fired up here. Tags in Ford. Oh, Beretta with a beautiful drop toe hold there. And Beretta looked like he was going to go for a fireman's carry driver, but Ford reverses and turns it into a reverse DDT. And he's going up top. He tells Beretta to get up, not looking for the frog splash here. Hits the crossbody, hooks the leg. And a kick out at 1. Jumping heel kick from Ford there. He got a tremendous height on that. And Ford again looking to take control of the match here. Keeping Beretta in the Street Profits corner. And that's 10. Oh, and vicious knife edge chops. But Beretta comes back with one of his own. And Beretta trying to get Ford over into the best friend's corner. But Ford able to fight out. Elbows to the midsection. And looking for the tag. Tags in Dawkins once more. And the Street Profits with a double team hip toss. And Dawkins able to cut off the ring there before Beretta was able to get to his own corner. It feels like Beretta has been inside the ring for an eternity. He really needs to get a tag. But the Street Profits keep cutting the ring off. Excellent tag team wrestling here. But Beretta trying to make a comeback. Strikes on Dawkins. Suplex by Beretta. Irish whip sends Dawkins into the best friend's corner. But rather than looking for a tag, Beretta looks to inflict damage. And this time, he finally tags in Taylor. Double axe handle to the arm of Dawkins. Taylor hits the lifting STO. He goes for the pin. Could this be it? Only a 1 count. Dawkins able to survive. Dawkins reverses there. Vicious punches. Beautiful belly to back suplex there. And sends Taylor into the Street Profits corner. It looks like the Street Profits have got some semblance of control back in the match. Irish whips Ford into Taylor. And Ford sends him back to Dawkins. And he meets him with a huge clothesline. And Ford sends Taylor to the outside. He's able to hang on. But Ford. Sunset flip powerbomb on the outside. That could be it if he's able to get him inside the ring. Ford rolls him inside. But he doesn't go for the pin. Irish whip into a neutral corner. Jump spinning clothesline. Ford looking to go to the top. He's tired. It's taking everything he's got to get to the top. But before he's able to cut the ring off, Taylor gets the tag. Beretta comes in. Drop kick by Beretta. Beretta with a reverse STO. And Beretta looking to stay on top here. Irish whip to the ropes. Looking for the big boot. Ford able to sidestep and a drop kick to the back of the head. And Ford's back is on fire. He's unable to make it count at the moment. And a clothesline sends Beretta crashing outside. And Ford up to the top rope. Surely he's not going to. Jumping knee drop to the outside. High impact maneuver there. But you've got to think at what cost. That's going to have taken as much out of him as it will as Beretta. And wisely sends him into the corner. Looking for the tag with Dawkins again. And we've seen this before. Baits Beretta in. Hooks the legs. Dawkins with the leapfrog. Sends all his weight crashing down onto the lower back of Beretta. Pulls him up. Looking for that big right hand. Beretta sidestep. Kick to the midsection. Jumping clothesline. And Beretta. Beautiful suplex there on Dawkins. Goes for the count. And 2 count. But Ford able to get in and block it. And he takes Beretta down. Taylor returns the favour to Ford. Both legal men are down in the center of the ring. Beretta the first to stir. He's crawling, kneeling, trying to get up as we take a look back at the replay. The hellacious knee drop. Dawkins is able to get a tag live here in the ring. Beretta isn't able to reach him. Goes straight after Ford. Ford blocks the knife edge chop. Kick to the midsection. Back elbow. Irish whip. And Ford again looking to go to the top rope. Is he looking for that frog splash? Beretta going for the tag. And Ford slow on the uptake there. Misses the elbow drop and unable to stop the tag. Taylor strikes. High kicks. He's got him up on the shoulders. He's going to look for that Falcon Arrow and he hits it. Looking to press the advantage. They're so close to getting those titles. But Ford with the block. And Chuck Taylor unable to stop him getting to the corner for the tag. But a ferocious strike sends Dawkins crashing to the mat. Looks for it again. Dawkins sidestep. Kick to the midsection. And he hits that gigantic spinebuster. Could this be the beginning of the end? Looks for the elbow drop off the top. Barely hits it. That isn't his forte. He tags Ford in. It certainly is his. Up to the top rope he goes. Can he hit it from this far away? Frog splash. Goes for the pin. Beretta's still down on the outside. And the Street Profits retain. Hard fought victory there from the Street Profits. And they're able to retain the WWE Tag Team Championships. Let's take a look back at some of the highlights there. Fantastic tag team wrestling all around. It looked like the Best Friends possibly had it won on a couple of different occasions, but the Street Profits were able to pull it out of the bag and get the victory in the end with the frog splash from Ford. The Best Friends left it all in the ring tonight and they have nothing to be ashamed about. It was just the case that the Street Profits were marginally better on the night and they retained the gold here in Brooklyn tonight, and the fans are ecstatic about it. But what is this? FTR are in the building here tonight, stalking the Street Profits. Fans trying to let them know you might not want to turn around. Suplex from Harwood, sucker punch from Wheeler. FTR announcing their arrival back in the WWE right now. And then hits a suplex on Ford. Another suplex from Harwood there, and code breaker from Cash. This is an absolute mugging. The referee pleading with them, trying to get them to stop. And another one. Ford is out. Ford is out. And Harwood is now telling Dawkins to get back to his feet. He's got the title belt in hand and he wraps it around Dawkins' head. He is out cold. And the fans letting FTR know exactly what they think of this as they make their exit from the Barclays Center here tonight. What was supposed to be a celebration has been ruined by FTR here. FTR not seen since the draft, and this is the moment they choose to make their arrival back onto the WWE stage. Well, that is all we've got time for tonight. I hope you've enjoyed part 1 of the Rumble. If you have, hit that like button, hit subscribe, turn on the bell icon so you get notified when I drop new content. Hit me up in the comments, let me know what you're enjoying and what you're looking forward to. I try to respond to every single one of you. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time.